Hey YouTube gun people, I want to do a follow up on this product I was talking about right here. Brian Enos' Slide Glide. Good stuff, man. It's a firearms lubricant, petroleum based product. It was developed by Brian Enos and pro shooter in collaboration with a colleague of his that was in the automotive industry. And I just briefly want to show you what I think is so cool about it. So I used it on the Smith & Wesson M&P9. That is my, I guess this is now my competition gun. So not to get off track, but Smith & Wesson M&P9 is pretty good. I like it. It's got good ergonomics to it. Fits your hand pretty well. This is the full size. It's not the long slide. The weapon does not have a magazine in it. There's nothing in the chamber. Pointed in a safe direction. Hammer down. No problem. Problem with the Smith & Wessons tends to be the trigger's not that great. So this has gone to a gunsmith where the trigger's been lightened to about 4 pounds, and the sear and trigger parts have been worked over and smoothed out with a stone to the point where they are they're pretty smooth. Got a pretty crisp break. Not much travel. That's not bad. Nice break. Shoots well. But anyway, the original topic here was the Brian Enos Slide Glide. So let's break down this firearm. This is actually the only thing I don't like about it is you actually need a tool. You can use a pen or a stick or whatever in a pinch, but it's a bit of a pain in the ass. So let's go ahead and break this down, and I'll show you what Slide Glide really excels at. Now this pistol has had probably somewhere in the ballpark of about 800 rounds through it since I last cleaned it. Okay, and what I wanted to show you is some of the properties of Slide Glide that make it pretty desirable for use, particularly in competition when you're shooting lots and lots of rounds. Now, remember I told you, and that's no bullshit, the only thing I've done with this gun is I wipe down the outside. Okay, there's a little bit of residue around the barrel here. Let's see if I can get that to focus. I don't know how well you can see that. I'm able to see some residue around the barrel here. A lot of that's just lint from the rag I used to wipe it down. Okay, but a lot of that's just powder residue. But let's just take a look at this piece by piece, and I just want to show you why I think this is a really good product. The point I'm trying to make is that this stuff stays where you put it, and stays where you put it for a long time. So here's a spring. Let's take that out. Now let's just not do anything else to this. Let's just examine the barrel real quick. And you can see right here I put a little bit under the locking lug, and look at that. It's pretty much where you put it. Okay, if you just take some, put it on your finger from there, you can see that it's still very slippery, which is what you want. So the lubricating properties are excellent, plus it stays where you put it. I take the barrel out, and you can see actually on the barrel itself it's still shiny. So I put it over the barrel, all on the barrel, basically anywhere metal meets metal, and it stays exactly where you put it. Really nice properties. Even stays on the barrel hood. A little bit goes on there. Picks it up from inside the slide here. Okay. If you look along the rails, a little bit harder to show you, but I think you can appreciate that product is coating those rails. It's not going anywhere, and it's doing its job, and it's doing its job for a long time. Look at that inside the barrel hood. I'm sorry, the hood of the slide. That stuff stays where you put it, man. Oil's fine. Gun lubricants can work. you know, depending on you using them right. But this stuff has that property of really being good at staying where you put it. Alright, just a short video on Slide Glide, why I like it, and properties of it that make it particularly desirable. Thanks for watching.